32. The shack door released a burst of laughter, music, and the clinking of glasses. The room beyond glimmered with dazzling light and brilliant color, paneled with wood painted blue. Far bigger than the shack in the woods that encompassed it, the space was decorated with brightly clothed guests, with vibrant masks and small tables covered in colorful cloths, laden with multi-hued candles. Thick, tied-back curtains framed a wide archway at the end of the room. Backlit stained glass cast disjointed azure light across the mass of faceless people, who mingled and laughed and murmured to one another over the music, all dressed in impossibly extravagant gowns and suits, unmarred by the limitations of physics, with masks that spiked and curled and flared out from their faces. Had Mr. Wilson hidden in there on purpose? Rebekah shut the door behind her and knew without looking back that it vanished into the wall. A stage stretched along the edge of the room, where faceless musicians whose upbeat notes mingled discordantly with those leaking in from elsewhere. She'd climbed it for a vantage point from which she could see what she'd already come to expect. Beyond the archway at the end of the room was a similarly extravagant chamber, displayed in vibrant purple. And on the far side of that room stood a forest green archway, and behind that, bright orange. The rooms linked in a long chain, each one bedecked floor to ceiling in their respective colors, like a rainbow displayed in layered depth. The last room, barely visible at the end of the chain, would be empty and black, its backlit stained glass windows dripping scarlet on the velvet floor and monochrome tapestries. That was where the Raven would be. Rebekah leapt from the stage and tried to rush down the long, multicolored center, but found herself abruptly lost among the small tables, the folds of cloth, the convoluted masks betraying eyeless faces. The partiers all stood